Hello and welcome to another video of Touring with us.
Hello out there, touring with us.
Arrived in Great Yarmouth and this plays in reverse order. Can anyone work it out yet by the letters? I know this reverse mode camera doesn't really tell you the picture, does it? Or maybe you can work it out, I don't know. But yeah, I can tell you I'm opposite what looks like a good view. Hopefully I do get a good view. I just literally got off the bus, the coastal clipper that only runs in seasonal times, and it was a stop just down the road there. I don't know if you can see it in view. I'm trying to look for the bus stop on the opposite side of the road. I've got the code because it is a door code and my room number, which has been sent to me by text, because my check-in time is around about 4 p.m. or I just say between 3 and 4, but I managed to time it perfectly well. Of course, upon entering, I believe you have to open the door here. Don't quite know how you do it, but I'm gonna have to work that out in just a moment. The actual hotel is supposed to have, according to this board, free Wi-Fi, flat screens, TVs, family rooms, lift to all the floors, bar and restaurants, and open to the public. Free parking on site, and of course for bookings there is a number here. And they've even got an email. Let's see if we can find a way in. Just got to turn right into the entrance that way. Free parking is available on this side here if you can get a space. At the moment, there is plenty of spaces and it doesn't cost you a penny to park here all day long, like some car parks charge. Let's enter this way. Nice little slope to get up here. Very easy. Welcome to East. Wow. Hopefully I found the right place. I found the lift.
Doors closing.
Right, okay. First floor. Room number 8, level 1.
Lift going up.
There you go. Oh, it's quite a
level 1.
Squeeze lift. Which way is it going to open? Which one? Ah, this one. It's very dark in here. Oh, the light switch is on. So we've got to look for number 1. Find number 1 somehow. I think I've come to the wrong place. Very dark, wow. I mean, oh, it says, oh, I have to ask down at the reception, I reckon. Well, I've just come out of that lift and I went on the opposite side of the doors here. So, yeah, my room, I think, is just down here. It's a bit creepy down here, but good view. We'll find our way. Huh. Now that is room 5, so it's got to be just down here. What room's that one? Hasn't got a number on there. It must be down here.
Stop was that I just got off, literally. And on the other side of the road is the other stop that the 1C coastal clipper would.
It's like a hospital down here. It is. It really is. It's got that feeling, doesn't it? It's like there's nothing down here. Where could it be? After the confusion downstairs, they told me to go upstairs. Then I went up to the lift. Oh, it's crazy looking for number 8. There's some doors with no numbers on the opposite side. Don't know what they are, but of course I went down into the unknown. So hopefully the code will work. I won't show you the code, but of course that's how you key it in, just here. Finally found the room, but it was a bit of a struggle to get into the door because of the code here. You have to sort of key it in properly and to make sure you don't lose the code, because if you lose the code, you're in stuck. I don't know what this door is. It's got a microwave, you've got a chest of drawers here, you've got a fridge, another drawer down there. Only thing that's missing is where you can put your laptop, because there's literally nowhere you can put it, unless, of course, you put it by the windowsill here, which then, of course, if you had a mouse, it might be a little bit difficult. Look at the view, though. Looks amazing from here. That's probably the best bit of this particular room. I presume that'll be the bathroom. We'll check that out very, very shortly. But it looks like there's a crack there, unfortunately. I wonder how long that's been like that. But yeah, you can put all your wardrobe stuff in here. Looks like it could do with some painting here. On that note, looks like some old electrical stuff that has been in that wall. But this is the plug here. You probably need an extension lead for more plugs, just to bear that in mind. And the fridge looks amazing over there, and over here is some cups. But what's missing is the tea, I believe, because that was actually noticed on one of the reviews. There's no tea to go with it. You have to buy your own tea, so I'll have to probably go down to the shop and buy it. Where would you get the tea? I might have to ask at reception. That's the only questions that I might have. All right, okay, there's a bin here, and the bed size is this. Is it enough for 2 people, especially if you're big, that kind of thing? Or maybe it's a little bit on the small size. Yeah, there's plenty of room down here. Could do with a table here. So, yeah. So we've got the fridge here, which is part of the deal. And you've got your plugs here, extra plug sockets. Could do with extra plug sockets in the room. That would be nice. What we've got is 2 cups here, 2 clean ones here. At least we've got cups. But is there any tea inside? Let's have a look. Nothing. No tea. Maybe you have to get it downstairs. I don't know. That's a remote for the TV. And we'll check that TV out very, very shortly. Well, maybe health and safety hazard? The wires dangling like this. Is it a health and safety risk? I don't know. Or is it safe as it is? Let us know in the comments. Well, I can just about squeeze into this shower here. You know, it's quite a tight one as well. It needs to be moved back a little bit. But yeah, I had to squeeze it out of this. Yeah, you have to bear that in mind. It is quite a tight shower. So, yeah. The toilet is here, which is right next to the shower itself. And there is a way to turn the shower on and off here. Let's see if it actually works. Oh, it's flowing out. I might just be able to get into it. It is warming up. And if you want it in the middle, it's that one. Okay, and you've got some soap, which actually there's none in there. But yeah, you can fit about 2 people in here, I would say. There is a sink if you want a flannel wash, so you don't literally have to have a shower. You can have a flannel wash if you're big in size, may it be a female or male, that kind of thing. And yeah, let's see if this toilet does actually flush. Yes, it does. We've got plenty of loo roll there. There we go. I'll probably need the toilet in a minute. Not sure if I've done it the right way, but of course, yeah, there is some coat hangers here to sort of, I would say, on this note, put your clothes on, that kind of thing. I will sort this out in a minute. I'm just doing it just purely for the show. And there's a few other coat hangers in that section there. And of course, there is something where you can put your luggage in as well, which is quite nice as well. Probably needs an upgrade on that. So this is the bed. I had originally done a sort of video like this, you know, using the webcam. I did use the other webcam, and it's a lot clearer than this one, by the way. But this one in particular, you know, is the integrated camera, which is basically the built-in camera that I'm using here. But the sound is coming through these headphones here, so if you hear the odd clicking from time to time, I do apologise. And I'm listening to myself, but actually I can't hear myself talk. I'm just blocking out the sound of everywhere else. But yeah, I was in Costa Coffee earlier, which is just literally 5 minutes around the corner by foot, maybe less than that. But I was there a minute ago. It closes up at 6 o'clock. So yeah, I had to get out quick because they told me 10 minutes left and then you got to go. And you got to go to the fastest exit possible because they like to clean up and close up and that kind of thing. I'm here at this place that I'm going to reveal. You've guessed it. It is my favourite chain of all time, Wetherspoons. Okay? Got that? But which one is it? The Troll Cart, the famous Troll Cart. So yeah, thank you very much to everyone that has got it right and not cheated on that particular note. But thank you also for those who watched the exclusive footage of the Majestic Hotel in Great Yarmouth. Well, we all worked out what hotel I went to. Yeah, it's an experience that I'll probably never forget. Some good and bad points about it, and I'll just go through my review sitting down at this desk here. Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you very much for sticking by and watching today, and second of all, notice the picture is slightly brightened than the previous picture. It's because it's not the built-in camera, which is the, you know, integrated camera, basically built in. I don't know why they keep calling them names and changing them to built-in and all that kind of thing. It's just crazy. But yeah, anyway, yeah, just revert to the original. So much easier to explain and remember. Built-in is better than integrated, don't you think? Or maybe some people prefer the other way. No, seriously, yeah, this is the webcam of the HD 72p, whatever that means in technical terms. Right, okay, yeah, we all know that I'm at the Troll Cart Wetherspoons in Great Yarmouth, and it's time now to review the Majestic Hotel of what I have felt so far. Some good and bad parts everywhere. You might be seeing pictures right now of the actual room as I speak, so do bear that in mind. You won't see just a picture of me. Well, there could have been a couple of sockets each side of the bed, not just on one side. And there could have been a couple of chairs, which is a little bit disappointing for me. I thought that was disappointing. The crack on the wardrobe is a little bit something that they need to sort out and change, but it all comes down to money for that. Maybe they are on low budget and they can't afford to replace certain things. And yeah, I do like the bigness of it because you can fit almost anything into it. It just needs a little bit upgrading. I don't know how the crack came about in the first place. There seems to be an issue with the shower. It was firstly too small. Second of all, that the doors seem to be broken off or something like that. I don't know if it was like that previously or just the fact that somebody went in it and damaged it. I don't know, but yeah, and a bit fell off down on the floor. I don't know if I'm going to show you that, but yeah, interesting. And I like the fact that they've got a microwave and a fridge as well. I've used the fridge and it's so far worked well. I've used my normal kind of milk, which is the one that doesn't go out of date. That one, the long life milk, which is the Lakeland version, which is my favourite actually. In Lidl's you can get them cheaper than you can in Iceland, for example. Just to let everyone know that, if you do have a Lidl's around your area. But anyway, we're just going on the subject there. But of course, the bed was the best thing of all of it because it's so comfortable, and I had a good night's sleep there. The coding part was a little bit on the awkward side because you have to try and remember your code, and if you don't remember or you can't key it in right, that can be a problem. So the problem is, if you don't remember it, then it can be a problem, or you don't key it in right. So I'm going to give it a mark out of 10. I know I've got one more night left. If there's anything that's going to improve, the mark will go higher. So yeah, so far I'm going to give it a round 7 out of 10. Yeah, 7 out of 10 is about fair, for this hotel. Slightly better than the previous hotel that we stayed in at the Lyndhurst. But in comparison to that, there's a little bit more room, which is good. The lighting's okay. The TV didn't work, so that makes the mark go down a little bit. There was no signal, that kind of thing. And I don't know how to resolve that sort of issue. But yeah. It's a nice little space. It just needs a chair or 2 chairs to actually sit on and do your sort of internet kind of laptop business kind of stuff. I wouldn't say it's a business class hotel in my opinion, but of course people do stay the night for business. But of course, do you bring your own table or something like that? And something else, there was no tea, but of course I did ask at the reception. The guy down the reception was very kind and said that of course they will be having tea soon. Maybe they are just starting up. That's what my first initials of that. I don't know what the truth is behind that. But yeah, it was a bit awkward to find the room because number 8 is stuck between 2 and 3. Up on that level floor. There was a lift there, which is quite good, but it did smell of smoke somewhere. I don't know where it was coming from, but of course, yeah, it was quite creepy because each time you went through the corridor, the lights won't switch on until you're actually in the corridor. So the lights are off, and that's the creepy section, or the feeling, if you like. But I don't know if anyone would get spooked out by that if you're into the world of paranormal. But anyway, the mark out of 7 is a fair result, in my opinion. Very constructive. I'm not going to attack the hotel in any way. I want to thank them for a great time, and the staff have been polite as well. And I think I'll drink orange to that. Orange and lemonade anyway. £1.75 at the Droll Cart Wetherspoons. So, thank you very much for watching, and that's the review over and done with for now. Don't forget, I've got one more night to go, and I don't know where I'm going to broadcast the next review. As a whole, it might go up a notch if, of course, I sleep better the second night. But on the first night, it's not often you get a good night's sleep on the first night. Although I wasn't with my partner Nicole, but I think she would have been a bit on the squish side. I think it's quite a small bed. It's only enough for one person really, if you're big. But if you're thin, then of course you can have 2 people on the bed. But if you're a big person, unless of course your girlfriend doesn't mind you being overweight or anything like that, then of course, it will work fine. But some people are very fussy. Mention no names. I'm fussy sometimes. But anyway, I would like to say thank you very much for watching, and do take care, not anything else, and of course hit the thumbs up and subscribe to Tory with us. See you next time.
Just a quick reminder out there, if you like what we do here at Touring with Us and you want something similar, here's a video, of course, what you might not have seen before on the channel. And if you want this kind of thing, which will appear up on the screen, just click that sort of link and then it'll go straight to that video.
I'm using the iPhone 7 for a change here. I'm about to hopefully head to breakfast very shortly. I'm here for 2 nights at the Majestic, which is spelt Majestic. Just to let you know that the TV does not work. It's on standby, but of course I'm going to switch it off in a minute because it will save electricity, and I do not want to burn their electricity for unnecessary reasons. But I can tell you it does not really work very well. It works up to a point, but some of the channels are not there, and you know, you can't get GB News, for example, or even BBC. Not that I'll watch that. The signal up here is not great. If I move the camera a little bit higher, there is a signal box here. Yeah, this is the main TV that doesn't really work. I'll show you to prove this point. You have to go past here very carefully because you could catch your leg very easily if you're wearing shorts. In case you catch your leg if you're wearing shorts. Just a reminder everyone here. This is the remote control here. Okay, if I do this, signal is not all that 100% great. New channels found. Press OK to update channel list. Which seems to be working right now, but touch wood that it does work. It seems like it's got more channels on it now. It's obviously commanding that it's got more channels. You can actually see that in the background. By the way, this is exclusive footage here before I head off, hopefully, to breakfast. I've got to go down stairs, or actually use the lift, because I'm on floor number 1, room number 8, by the way. And literally I've got to go downstairs, walk down the path to the right, and hopefully I'll be able to go up Euston Road, straight up there, and then catch a bus, hopefully just around the corner, to get to the Wetherspoons troll car. Just going to wait here. It's updating as usual. It says it's got an updated list of channels. We've just got to wait. This will take about 3 minutes according to what it said on the screen here. So yeah, this camera is pointing, by the way, whilst we wait, on the top of the cabinet. It's got some cracks in the, well, just one crack in the cabinet, which is a little bit unfortunate, probably needs replacing. Although of course I spotted something in the shower. One of the shower doors is not operating properly, probably needs replaced or glued or something like that. But will it pick up GB News? It's got 25 channels so far and searching. This is a random search, basically an automatic search. You can do it manually, but I usually end up doing it like automatically. So I have to wait and see if it goes right towards the end. By the way, these rooms are coded, and even the front door as well, but normally that's open during the day. They don't have tea at the moment in the room, but I did get 2 cups of, you know, just normal cups. You have to bring your own tea at the moment, but I am told that they will be having tea here. I presume they are sort of just starting up here as a kind of business. But I did get a good night's sleep. I always get a headache in the morning, but it seems to go and disappear, and sometimes you get a bad back. But it was quite a comfortable night's stay, I've got to say. So is it ready? It says it's finished, so let's exit and return. See what we got. Oh, channel 4. See if it will come up with that. No, invalid channel. Bad signal. See, the signal is breaking up there, just to prove that point. So, most people will just not bother and switch it off. But anyway, that's not exactly what I'm going to do. I do like, I don't know if you can see this in the background, this posh new light switch. It's not my favourite part of the night stays, but of course I have been impressed. It definitely is a nice posh kind of light switch I've ever seen in my entire life. But yeah, it switches on the light like that. You can see it better because the curtains are pulled just like that. So unfortunately I can't get my favourite channels or GB News or actually BBC. Don't know if any of those are my favourite anymore, but anyway, this room does have a bin in it. It's got a kind of small double bed in here, but it was comfortable. It's big enough size, in my opinion, for 2 people. No, get that right, it's big enough for 1 person really. And if you are large size, then it might be a bit squished. It might be. Saying that, it is a comfortable bed, I've got to say that. They could have a chair in here, they could have a table in here. I'm really constructive of what I say. I'm only saying what they could have in here. The bathroom is just around the corner there, through that door there. We do have a fridge and a microwave just around the corner here. Some of the stuff is not shown on the camera right now. On the Samsung A12 I didn't show you the TV, but of course I'm showing you on this camera instead. So yeah, we were just getting to get to the point yesterday, but I never got a chance to, so I thought I'd do it today and show you with the background. It's got chest of drawers. I've really enjoyed that. It's got a nice space for the wardrobe and for your rucksack. That's pretty good, but it just needs replacing on that crack and it doesn't look great. But yeah, apart from that, looks like there's 2 bedroom lights in front of me that don't seem to be there, and I believe it might have been the light or a switch for the radiator. I'm going to get ready for breakfast, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Well, good morning everyone. I hope you all had a good sleep. Of course, whatever morning that you have had, you know, before I say what time it is, because it's a time that I'm not normally up at, and I'm normally laying in, and I felt like laying in today. But I can tell you that I had a really good sleep. Coughing through the night, but of course it wasn't a whooping cough or anything like that. But I can actually tell you that, of course, my throat is kind of like clearing a little bit. And probably because I had a good sleep overall. This bed is very comfy, I've got to say that. I'm very impressed with it. Despite the TV not working, I had to switch it off eventually. But yeah, we did have no soap, so I had to use sort of like gel to, you know, put over my hands. You know, putting gel over your hands as a soap is something a little bit more different to no soap at all. But I can actually smell gel on my hands right now. I'm supposed to be using that for my head. I probably will do it a little bit later on. But of course, yeah, because I'm limited for time. Could have done with an extra hour in bed, you know, just to rest a little bit. But saying that, if you lay down too long, I suppose in a way, you could get stiff back, which is not good. I'm sitting upright right now, and I'm about to get ready to exit out of this place. I've had an overall enjoyable experience, and the mark goes up to 8.5 out of 10 because I was impressed with the microwave. The fridge was good. The kettle has been good. You get 2 cups with, you know, the kettle, although of course didn't get the tea or coffee, which is a little bit of a shame, but I did ask on reception about that, and they said they've got tea and maybe coffee, which wasn't really mentioned, but of course he just spoke about tea coming very soon. Hopefully that will be the case. Nice little chest of drawer just below the fridge. I've been really impressed with overall experience, especially the night sleep here. I was really impressed with my own cooking from this fantastic microwave, which of course is what you might have seen on the video that we might have shown you, that it is an old-fashioned one without any digital sense. So yeah, I don't know if you can still get those types of microwaves, but it was just a nice little cook. It was very clean. The room's been clean, so 8.5 out of 10 for me overall. And I'll probably put that on the review section. If you want to go to booking.com, you'll see my review eventually. If it's not up there, it will be. But like I say, when you do see it, there's going to be some good and bad. Some of it that I haven't discussed on here as well. So go to booking.com and you'll find out what it is at the Majestic Hotel in Great Yarmouth. The time now, well, it was, of course, 10 to 10, 9:50 a.m. in the morning, but it's now 9:54, so I've got to get ready to go now because, you know, I think the checkout is about 10 o'clock in the morning. Some places are 10:30 and some places are at least 11 a.m. depending on what location it is, especially in particular in Great Yarmouth. I know the Rainscourt Lodge down the road let us have until 11 a.m. So some are going to differ from different hotels. It all depends really on how they know you and what their policy is. Could have had an extra hour in, but of course, maybe you don't want to get a stiff back either. So yeah, I'm hoping to get some breakfast before I go. I'm going to have to get the coastal clipper, and then of course I might have to pick up another coastal clipper to get to the other side. So I'm hoping to check out another hotel as part of the Touring With Us plan. So yeah, if you do happen to spot this channel, and give it a thumbs up, and we are always constructive. We never mock any hotel. We always want improvements, you know, even if things are wrong and not up to standard. But of course we will always suggest improvements that a hotel might need to make, or something spectacular about it. So either way, we will give constructive reviews. Okay, so yeah, I've got another hotel to review soon, but of course I can't really say too much of where that is right this minute. And it would be interesting, you know, even if, of course, this hotel reviews a video that we've done for another hotel, they might want to get some ideas from somebody else so they can improve their own. And it could work like that, you know, or do something different of what they're not doing to encourage people to come to your hotel, for example. Anyway, we'll leave that racing for your mind. I didn't bring it with me. I'm now going to go. I haven't been using this cap very often. I've left it in the wardrobe a lot of the times, but I'm now going to put this in the bin. It's fresh whole milk, which I don't often drink, but it's nice to have it in the fridge. It was nice and cool. From Payne's Dairies, which is Bar Lane, Borough Bridge. If you ever see one of these dotted around somewhere, of course, make sure that you get them from your local stores. I think Premier Store had them. So I've got to put it in the bin because I've got a full bin. You can see that. Yeah, Juliani Buzz Buzz from the Nice and Relaxing Show will not be happy with that load there, although he likes emptying bins at home. But anyway, we'll live that racing free mind, and thank you for watching, and thanks for watching all of our videos wherever you do see them. From me, myself, Nick C, from Saturday the 20th, which it is now, of July 2024. Peace out for now. I think I dropped something on the floor there. It's only this. Alright, catch you all later. Bye for now. Yeah, what a beautiful set of pot of tea there. You don't often get pot of tea anywhere with cutlery like that as well. And I've managed to get a bus timetable for that, and I got on at North Drive, operating at Euston Road. I know it's down the road, but of course I've got luggage to carry, so I recommend anyone that is carrying luggage to use a bus, because you know, you do not want to have a bad back when actually carrying luggage around with you. What's the point of walking a long way and you just need to rest your back a little bit? That's why I'm chilling out here at the Christopher's. I've got myself a breakfast here. I don't know if you can see that in view. That's the breakfast I've got here. There is pictures of this coming up. Got myself a pot of tea here, all for around about just over £10, which is not too bad really. So yeah, I've got 2 of those. I just need to fill up my cup. I'll fill up my cup now. Robbie Williams and Angels is playing in the background, if you can hear it. If you can't hear it, don't worry about it. This is the milk that you get as the milk does. And nice posh knife and fork there. Could have done with that for my microwave meal. And of course you get a napkin with it as well. That looks like an aeroplane that you fly. Or a kite of some kind. But yeah, I wonder how many people mention about that. Let's drink some tea. It's a small cup, but it's definitely worth it. How much is tea gonna make here? There's not many places that actually do pot of tea. £2.20, it's not too bad. In Suffolk it's £1.20, but you know, you expect it to be a little bit more because it's a sort of nicer restaurant kind of thing, a bit more upgraded. These are the sauces that you can get if you fancy any of those. So yeah, shall we go to some video footage? I think we're all raring to go with it. Watch. Of course you get your ketchup and your mayonnaise and your milk to go with it. Nice. Did I mention these coffee creams that you usually get with your tea? Nice. I like them actually because they're very, very creamy and it goes well with the tea. I've got to say that. A quick review here of the Majestic Hotel. Overall, it was fantastic. I'm going to put a review on booking.com. Please go and see it as soon as possible, as soon as it's up there. And yeah, it's interesting because I'd like to show you the reviews that other people have put on that particular note of the hotel. But I'd like to thank and take this opportunity to thank all the staff that have done, in my opinion, a wonderful job, including of course the breakfast people here and the tea people, you know, making the tea, and of course giving me the extra luxury coffee cream, which you can't really buy very much anywhere. It's very, very rare unless you buy it in sort of, you know, cartons like this, that kind of thing. But yeah, never mind all that, and that's Christopher's for you. And it is 35 minutes past 12 p.m. in the afternoon. I am about to head down the road to actually
check out a hotel. I can't say which one that is right now, but I will check it out, or have the opportunity to do so, and if I get the opportunity to have a look round, that would be amazing at this hotel near Wellington Pier. That's all I can say for now. Apparently someone is staying in a Lego house. I wonder if that's what we meet him. But yeah, Lego house, eh? You built it when you was a kid, but you end up staying in one. Didn't know that they would exist. Amazing. But yeah, thank you all, the staff, not only at the Majestic Hotel, but the staff here for making a wonderful breakfast this morning. But yeah, everyone involved. So mainly about the Majestic, who have done a fantastic job, and they did let me know the Wi-Fi in the evening. Not normally would they have text you at 11 o'clock at night, but they happened to do so by texting back on their number, and that was quite good. And they were very helpful in actually telling you where your room was. The room number 8 was on level 1, and it was between 2 and 3, so it was quite sort of unusual where the room was. But next time I go to room number 8, I'll know exactly where it is. Okay, I'm going to leave that racing for your mind. I didn't bring it with you. It's been Nick C here from Saturday the 20th of July 2024. It's time to head back to Suffolk very soon. And by the way, I'm just to let you know that I won't be getting a taxi after what I had to pay last time, which was about £5, so I won't be getting a taxi this time. Instead, I'll get a coastal clipper that will take me down to the Pleasure Beach eventually. So I'll pick up a 3B bus to take me into the market gates town of Great Yarmouth. I don't plan to get a taxi, so yeah, it might sort of change my mind if I really wanted to get a taxi. I actually prefer to get a number 8 to just go literally around the corner.